Well, Coach, everything you dealt with tonight, going into the game and everything like that, how do you think everybody responded? And with your goaltender, Owen Flores, coming into the second period, can you speak to the warrior that he was tonight?
I'm just so incredibly proud of the effort that everybody put forth. And I mean, that's a very unique scenario to have guys obviously out for a certain length of time, but we didn't use that as a crutch. We went out there and gave it all, and I think that speaks to the characteristics of their willingness to compete and their willingness to do whatever it takes for one another, and it's been impressive. And I hope that this is something that we all look back and say, whenever we come together, we can accomplish great things as long as we're doing it together.
And when you go through something like that and the guys are going through the motions, getting a lot of ice time from a certain period to a certain period, how do you think that they handled everything out there? Finn Moffett played well in his 20 minutes of action as well. So can you talk about the entire group? It wasn't just one or two guys tonight, it was everybody pulling the rope.
Yeah, we had 20 guys dressed, and I think it might be one of the unique things where all 20 guys played, and it would have been a great story, and it was so close, all the way down to the end. The comeback in the third period, I mean, it had all the makings to be a great story, and I think that's why it hurts so much, and that's why the pain is real. And it's good to know that guys care, because if they didn't care, we wouldn't have found that ability to come back with that resiliency. So, disappointed that we didn't get the result, but extremely proud of their hard work. And I think, at the end of the day, being able to be shorthanded and still find a way to come back and put some doubt in their minds, I think that's going to bode well for us returning home.
Can you speak about Ivan Galyanov? Obviously, that tough hit in the first period, was down for a bit, came back, scored 2 goals for you tonight. Really a warrior performance from 92.
It's the best way to describe him. The kid's a warrior. I mean, he's the most intense. He's a true hockey player. I mean, he lives it as for his personality. You can't teach that. I mean, his intensity, every single rep in practice, the way he talks to you, the way he looks at you when he shakes your hand every single morning. I mean, there's so much respect, from an adult to a teenager. I mean, the kid is raised right, comes from a great family, and I mean, he gives you everything, and didn't even want to come out at the end of the game based on injury status. So you have to give credit where credit is due, and then these kids left it all out on the ice, and you have to find a way to respect that. And I thought it was taking a big hit like that and finding a way to rally around the boys and give everything, including 2 goals. I mean, I got so much respect for somebody like that, and like I said, it's unfortunate we didn't get our results.
What was the message after the second period? Because you come out, you're down 5-1, score 4 goals in the first 10 minutes of the period. Have you ever seen anything like that as far as at the junior hockey level, and being able to come back on a team like that, really no give up in your team?
Honestly, yes, I have seen it, and I know it's crazy, but that's what the power of belief and experience really counts for something. And I remember the year that we won our championship, we lost a game 1 in the playoffs, and I was negative and it wasn't working, and the players and I talked and said, hey, give us belief and make us believe, and we can achieve anything. We were down 4-1 in game 2, and we had that same speech going into the third period. I've seen crazy things happen. As long as you believe, we're going to give our chance to achieve our results here. And 1 goes in, 2 goes in, 3 goes in, 4 goes in. I mean, we had the opportunity right then, and I speak that from experience, because that was our turning point in our championship run, where we found a way to turn it around together, come back, put it into overtime, and win it in overtime. And it didn't go for us like that time, but the message still stays the same, is you never give up on one another. You find ways to inspire everybody, and they can achieve great things as long as they're all together. And it was incredible to watch. And like I said, that's why it's so disheartening that we couldn't get it done, because that may have been the rallying point for our entire year right there.
Lastly, what's the message going back to Niagara? How do you feel about going back to Niagara? And what's your message to the fans? First playoff game at home since April of 2019.
As far as a message to our guys right now, it's not much. It's to get your rest. I mean, they poured their hearts and souls. I mean, so double shifting guys. I mean, they gave everything. So, there's not much that they can even process in between their ears right now. So let's get them to bed. Let's refocus. Let's regroup. And as far as the fans go, I'm really hoping that they're just as excited as, not only myself, obviously being from Niagara, the staff, I mean, the players are all excited, but this has been an organization that's gone through a lot, and the fans have continued to support us. The businesses have continued to support us. I mean, you know, the people of Niagara have always been there. It makes us feel especially proud every single time we walk through those doors, you know, and this is their time, you know, and I think the motto is, you know, our time has come, and that's included for everybody, cities, businesses, fans alike, parents, you know, that all get the support and see our kids on home ice. And I've talked about how incredibly proud I am of my own 2 children, getting to raise them here. I can't imagine the parents of the 23 kids that are on the team that get to watch them in this. I think that would only be a dream come true as a parent. So you think of everybody that's involved. It's important to everybody. So, you know, we can't take it casual. And, you know, a win, you know, on the heels of those last 2 games, essentially 1-goal games, you know, we could turn the series right on its head. And that's an exciting opportunity for us.
Thanks a lot, Coach.
Thank you.